once the chair steps out and I take the chair, as I shall, then now you are ready to proceed, and that now you are no longer dealing with, now the chair will now sit away as a Bukusuman and we can now proceed.
Yeah, immediately the chair leaves the chair, I become governor.
No longer a Bukusuman.
But of course I'll have discomfort, which I will not necessarily share if I see the same question that I was given as a leakage here, because I'm told they were prepared somewhere. I don't want to discuss them. And you proceed. But I was given this question because I was told this entire exercise is a lynching exercise. I've come here to be prosecuted, to be persecuted, and this question, there is a command center in Bungoma that has come up with this question that are outside the issues that have been raised here. That's the only concern, but I'm ready to proceed.
The incoming chair, I want to, because of time, as a senior counsel, I trust your wisdom to defend the innocent and the guilty. I want to take a neutral position and proceed as an active member of this committee. Thank you.
So we'll dive, thank you, Chair. We will dive right in, as Chair of the Commission now, we'll dive right into the issues. Governor, I invite you to introduce your team. Have you done that?
I've done that.
Yes.
Now,
Chair will proceed to table the documents that you have.
I have a report here on all the issues raised, plus supporting documents in terms of appendices.
Honorable Chair.
Just confirming if you've tabled the documents, if they are all signed, just to confirm. Governor, the documents.
The document is not signed.
You need to sign it.
Yes, please proceed.
Just confirm if it's all duly signed. You could sign one copy so that you table that one, so that then you can proceed to present it. Yeah. Yes, I have the signed copy. You could go through, just take us through the documents that you have tabled so that we have it on record.
So we go issue by issue, starting on page 2. I don't have to go into the introduction, just the background. So the first issue is report on the procurement and tendering for maize seed. The issue was when and how the tender was advertised. The tender was advertised on Monday, 27th January 2025, through page 2 of the Daily Nation for the supply and delivery of hybrid maize seed under tender number 170-6296 of 2024-2025 as Pandex 1, which is on page 6. Additionally, the tender notice was published on the official Trans Nzoia account website, www.transnzoia.go.ke, the suppliers portal, www.supplier.treasury.go.ke. the government tenders portal, www.tenders.go.ke, and the County Public Service Board. 2, the list of companies or entities that submitted bids for the tender. Number 1 was Kenya Seed Company Limited of PO Box 553, 3200 Kitale. Relief Line Kenya Limited of PO Box 25914, 00100 Nairobi. And Western Seed Company of PO Box 1022, 3200 Kitale. Number C, the evaluation and awarding criteria outlined in the tender documents. The evaluation, which was at 3 stages, the preliminary, technical evaluation, and financial evaluation, and awarding criteria was as contained in the tender document, indicating the actual scores as per the attached Appendix 2, which is on page 8. Question 4, quantity of maize seed procured and the unit cost per bundle, and whether the cost was aligned to the prevailing market rates at the time of procurement. 256,029 packets of 2 kg each. 1 kg at the unit price of Kenya shillings 210. 2 kg at a unit price of Kenya shillings 420. A bundle has 12 packets of 2 kilograms costing 5,040 Kenya shillings per bundle. Note, based on the approved budget and market price, the initial quantity that was to be procured was 145,700 at a cost of 690. This was based on the market survey. You have to go to the market with the price as per Appendix 3 on page 23, requisition form. However, the Ministry of Agriculture circular reference number MOA/LCD/9/16/7, which revised the Kenya Seed Company pricing to Kenya shillings 420 per 2 kg packet, as documented in Appendix 4 on page 28, enabled the department to procure 256,029 packets out of estimated targeted population of 400,000 poor small-scale farmers, as per AKIPRA 2024. Number 5, criteria for identification and vetting of the beneficiaries, including the total number of packets of maize seed allocated to each beneficiary. Eligibility criteria. These must be small-scale farmers, small-scale land owners of 0.2 acres or less who are poor. Another category of widows, the youth, the elderly, persons living with disabilities, women or resource poor individuals. The selection of beneficiaries was conducted through a thorough vetting process by a designated ward selection committees. The County Executive Committee member is the appointing authority of the vetting committees as per the Trans Nzoia County Crop Agriculture Act 2021, Clause 9, which is Appendix 5 on page 30. The vetting criteria adopted the guidelines developed from Clause 10 of the Crop Act, that's Appendix 6 on page 34. Each beneficiary was allocated 1 packet of 2 kilograms certified hybrid seedlings. Number 6, the mode of communication with the public and how the distribution was undertaken in the county. The public was informed through multiple channels, the usual one that we use, including the ward planning committees, which comprise of ward administrator, ward agricultural officer, area chief, a representative of the area member of the county assembly, representatives of youths, representative of persons with disabilities, and representative of women. Distribution of notification letters to ward administrators, chiefs and village elders, use of public address systems, social media platforms, and public posters. How were the distributions undertaken in the county? Venues were identified per ward as per the attached schedule, Appendix 7 on page 39. The distribution was done publicly at the identified venues. And by the chairman, I want to confirm that I attended all the distribution activities in all the 25 wards. Some had 2 venues, others had 1, but I was personally present in all of them. So that's our report. The rest are supporting documents.
Is that all? Do you want to cede way to your CCM Agriculture to say anything or to add anything?
Unless you have something to add, that was the report from the counter. And maybe if there are any issues to be raised, then we'll respond.
So you're prepared for questions. Members, just for some direction, Governor, if we ask you questions and should you want to consult or ask your CCM to respond, you'll ask for leave so that they can then respond to the question. Now, just some housekeeping issues. I want you to refer to page 10, page 13, page 16 and 18. Go to page 10. Members, go to page 10. I don't know whether all of you are able to read, whether your page 10s are legible. Maybe you can. Page 10, you can go to page 10 that has a list of the score sheet. What is the date of page 10? Governor, just page 10. We cannot clearly see. Is there a date for at page 10?
It's 10th. 3rd of February. 3rd of February, 2025.
Where is the 3rd of February? That's or 3rd of, up on the part of the date.
Just before farms, that is a display. It's the date.
They're different. Some are not ready. What about page 13? We go to page 13 again, the one that is also not very clear. 13 was not, some of them are not numbered. I don't know whether you have page 13. And page 16 as well. 16 again is not very clear. I think the same document.
Yeah. We agree.
And page 17 and 18 as well.
Yeah, documents that were written by hand. So many of them.
They become unclear. Your team should make better copies next time. Now, so Governor, you have presented, you have indicated the supply chain and how the procurement process was